episode 66, Friday, the 3rd of September. And I'm so sorry I'm a little late. I have literally been pedal to the metal trying to get as many yarns loaded to the special page as I can. And in fact, I will get that up here so we can show you. Honestly, I was photographing this morning and I was going absolute gangbusters to get it done as fast as I possibly could. And I haven't even checked them. I'm literally checking them on the fly to make sure they've uploaded. I haven't managed to get all of them up yet. And then there's one there that I notice is not loaded properly. Oh, joy. It is just, honestly, it has been insane trying to get this all done for you guys. So I am just, so do bear with me. It is, honestly, I was going crazy trying to get this all done. I wanted to have them all done and ready. And then the morning just got away on me, as things do. So I'm just running through. Oh, Jesus Christus. Jesus Christus. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I'm going to have to do this power of poo. You know how I said before with Claire? If something appears too good to be true, then it probably is. This is what we have at the moment. So I'm literally just changing these on the fly. I'm really sorry. If I don't do it, we're going to end up. And oh yes, I don't need to know my connection is interrupted. Thank you. Right. Anyway, let's talk amongst ourselves. While I'm doing this, I'm going to talk about some more exciting news. So yes, I am madly updating all of this stuff as I go because I am so excited about it, which is great. The other thing I'm also really excited about is the other announcements that are going on today. Have you also noticed that there has been a certain other piece of activity headed over at Outlaw HQ, the most fabulous shawl packs that you have ever seen. They are amazing. And those shawl packs are daily shawl packs. You can only purchase them on the day, curated, one kit by Deb, one kit by Ethan. I understand it's become all very competitive over there, exceptionally competitive. And if you want to find out what is going to be in the kit for the day so you don't miss out, you need to tune in to the Outlaw Lair at 1:45 every day, and Ethan will do an announcement of what the kit is for the day. I think today, I've got a sneaking suspicion there could be a very, very special kit going out today, which I can't wait to see. So there is loads of really fabulous kits to be seen. Now, I'm so sorry about this, guys, because I just have to do this. I cannot stop, talk to you and not do this because Claire will kill me. It's the joys of rushing and trying to do 10 million and one things at once. Speaking of rushing and doing 10 million and one things at once, I will be here again tomorrow, but I am going to take Sunday off. It is Father's Day. And obviously haven't managed to get much organised, but I will be taking Father's Day off. A, to spend some time with my family, and B, I've just sort of realised I've worked 24 days straight without a day off, and I'm getting a little bit cranky, and mistakes are happening like this, you see. So I'm needing to make sure that I have some time off just to do a bit of resting up. Maybe go for a bike ride, do some knitting, and just essentially have a really jolly good time. So I'm just taking these down. Righty-ho. I'm really sorry about this team. And I will get them up and corrected as soon as we're done here. So let me just check and make sure that I have got all the major offenders popped away. Here we go. Let's check. Right. Yes, I have. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Hello. Now I can read the comments. Good morning, guys. I'm so sorry about that. I just needed, so what had happened was I have we had the flood of stuff come in from the mill that was there just right on lockdown. And so we have been madly getting those yarns across, and of course we needed to get them photographed. So we had been getting them all loaded up, and of course you can imagine it's a lot of data entry, but we can do a certain amount of cloning. But our system for our website is quite old, and yeah, sometimes things don't populate and it drives us crazy. And of course this morning I have been photographing, and I'm going to show you the yarns in a minute, and they're all really lovely, but they're quite light. And I'm no Steph, so I've had to do lots of fiddling around. Photographing light yarns is really difficult. So I've had lots of fiddling around with that this morning, and then literally the morning just disappeared on me. But that's okay, because I'm going to do this, catch up with you guys, then I can go back through, fix everything up, get everything up and loaded for you, and then that way you guys will be able to see what's going on there. So good morning. I'm so thank you so much for being so incredibly patient. Oh, it looks like it's cold over our way this morning, Angela was saying. Yes, the answer to that is yes, Angela. We weren't quite the frost, but I think it was about 2 degrees overnight. And look, to be fair, I've just thrown the hat on because I literally still had bed hair, threw the elastic out of the hair, and I just thought, no, I can't face the regeneration game this morning, so you're getting a hat. Catherine, your price is wrong in the sale packs of Merino. I know, Catherine, that's what I was just literally going through madly and changing. So I will go through and fix those today. Right, now that we're all back up and running. Thank you, Kathy, for putting the link in for the Outlaw announcement at 1:45. I appreciate that. So this is what I've been madly doing. And there's actually a couple of new bits and pieces here that haven't been loaded. So you would have seen, I've shown you the pink and periwinkle versions of these, but these are the other colours. These are the 10 plies. So this is what it was, these packs. So the individual balls are now up and showing, and I just checked that they are still showing at the same correct price. But the 10 packs weren't. So I have just gone and taken those 10 packs off. Or have I just gone and taken all the other packs off? Oh, I don't know. I am just all over the show at the moment, and this thing is as slow as a wet week. No, good, great. The individuals are showing up okay. Fabulous. So the individuals are showing up okay. So the individual balls, $3.95. It is an incredible price. The packs, and I have got a couple of the 4-ply packs up, they will be $30 a pack. Now, I don't have all the 4 plies here yet. And in fact, I just noticed the 4-ply blizzard up there is the wrong photo. You know what? We're not going to worry about it. I'm going to fix it all when we're done. So they are literally, once I get off this, I will get all that fixed up. This stuff is gorgeous. It is so soft. It is shrink treated merino. It's absolutely gorgeous. 21 micron, and it is reduced to clear. Like, it is really sharp price. So just be patient. Let me get those, all the bits up and running. You will be able to get those. But we've also got a couple of other gems, and I should be able to get these up today very shortly as well. And that are these two here. Now, this one here, which is called Warbler, may look surprisingly suspicious. And that's because, and it's funnily enough, I happen to have one in stash. It's because it's actually this here, which is Sparrow and Black Pearl. Remember that? Well, we have got a little bit of that left over in base yarn. So we've gone and put that out as a remnant. I can't tell you what the price is on that. I just need to check with Claire, but I think it's going to be $5.95, which is a great price. And if you remember, this was our recycled merino alpaca and silk. It's amazing. So we've got that. And then they've also popped a dyed colour as well. That's it there, and it's called Hebe, and I think there's some more of these to come next week, but I've got these two already, so I'll get those up for you today. And this is the other one here. Isn't this gorgeous? This is dyed to the same blossom colorway that we have in Orb, if you love blossom. So it's a beautiful, very subtle print, semi-solid print, and it's pretty wee pink, and it's a 3-ply merino, this one. So if you're looking for something for singlets or charity knitting or something a wee bit finer, this is going to be the yarn for you. So once I get off here, I will make sure that I get everything as much as I can all logged together for you, so you can actually jump on and have a look at those. And once I get them, everything as fixed as I can, I'll whip a newsletter out for everybody. And speaking of the newsletter, what I've gone and done in that newsletter is I've gone and put tiles to make it easier for people to search, because there's so many pages on the sale at the moment. Scrolling through page after page just takes forever. So I've gone and done category searches on everything, so then you can just click a tile and everything you're looking for is there in one place, all with the sale prices on there. So hopefully that will make your life a lot easier. Right. It was so good to catch up with Charles yesterday, wasn't it? I just loved seeing him. I always adore catching up with Charles. He is just such a gem. So it was great to have him back. And I have also been talking to a few other people for next week, which should be awesome. So, the fun and games hopefully will continue from next week. And what I'll do is I'll probably do every day next week, and then I'll just see how we go, because as we progress through the different levels, and I've got so much work that I need to do, once we get through the sale, I may drop back to Skeinz Diaries Mondays and Thursdays, but we'll just see how things progress through next week. But speaking of progressing, I have actually made some really good, and I'm just going to do this because I've got 2 working balls of yarn connected with this project at the moment. I have been going great guns on my Nanook. And I'm going to do this because I can actually hold this up for you now. So here it is here. So this is it here, as you can see. So I had separation last night. Separation for the body and the sleeve. So that's there from the top. And here is the first sleeve being done off the side. So this is a really interesting pattern. It is written actually, she's written it initially with the sleeves worked flat, and she did that. And now, bearing in mind, this was written 10 years ago, pretty much. She did it so people's tension through the sleeve. Some people have different tension working the round than what they do working flat. I'm one of these people that my tension in the round tends to be the same as working in the flat. So I have chosen to do my sleeves. There's my sleeves there. I have chosen to do my sleeves in the round, but the instruction is it is written for both, but it's primarily written for in the flat, but she has a note saying if you want to go in the round, this is what you have to do. So you need to know what you're doing to do that. So that's what I've gone and chosen to do. But yes, it is, and I'm going to work those sleeves first, then the body, and I'm going to do that because then that way I can actually modify my length. Just having a look at the picture, the length looks quite longish. I like to have my length a little bit shorter. That's just a personal preference thing. And so I'm going to be working my sleeves now so I can do that. But yes, it was really exciting to actually just go straight in to start working on those sleeves. And it is just flying off the needles. If you're wondering about the yarn, that is the Kelly & Co., which is our authentic Donegal tweed, if you haven't caught up on this. It is a classic Aran weight. I'm knitting that on a 4.5mm needle as per pattern. And in fact, Maree has yet to make modifications to the pattern. I know, shocking, right? I'm actually doing it as written. So yes, and this is Ramor, Ramor, which is the colour that I'm doing. It's this lovely, lovely natural shade. And this is a delight, an absolute delight to work with. Claire Wythe is saying, can we have Claire again? Absolutely. In fact, I asked Claire to come on with me today, so I didn't have to do this by myself. But with the sale on at the moment, both her and I, work-wise, I don't know where, I mean, we're always busy anyway, but I have to say, for those who are at home working, you will appreciate this. It's actually so much harder working from home during these COVID times, and you've got kids at home. And Claire's two children are just a bit younger than mine. She's still got them, one at primary and one at intermediate. So yeah, she is up to her eyeballs trying to catch up with stuff so she can actually take a weekend off. So that's why she didn't join me today. Next question. Oh, there we go. Bex is asking, will Lodge be coming back again sometime? Yes, ish. I think there may have been some base yarn, a little bit of base yarn left at the mill, which might be just coming out in natural, but I can't confirm that. Lodge isn't something we've shelved. We want to do that again. It's a matter of getting the nep that goes in. That's not something that we can get in New Zealand, and it's proven to be quite fiendishly difficult to get our hands on. So that's what's slowing us up. But yes, a Tweedy Lodge type yarn is still on the board, Miss Ford, to come back. So it is, yes, so that will definitely happen. So fingers crossed, I think we might have a little bit of base yarn, but I don't think so. I've got a funny feeling it all got soaked up in that last sort of sale. So yes, so that is what has been going on around here. What else have I got? I did have other things written down. Oh yes, from Claire. She gave me a list yesterday. She's very good. She organises me. So everything has been progressing well in regards to the sale, and I see a number of you have already received your parcels. Woohoo! So that is great going. We had such a massive volume through on the first day, and I'm talking almost epic sales sort of numbers, that they are still processing through that first day. So do make sure that you allow sort of 5 to 7 days for us to get it dispatched. We should get it out sooner than that. As the fortnight progresses, we will actually start catching up. So that is great. Just a reminder, we can't do pick up in store until level 2, but you are most welcome if you're local to select pick up in store if you're in no rush to get it and you can wait until level 2. That is no problem at all. But if you want to get your hands on it sooner, do make sure you select local courier because we can only do courier and online in level 3. But that's okay. We're hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll only be here for another week and we will be back to level 2 operations in the shop, which will be awesome. What other news have I got? I think this is about it. It's going to be short and sweet today because I want to get in and get all of those bits fixed up. Is there any other questions that anyone has for me before I disappear for the day? Do let us know what you've got there. What was the other piece of news that I had for Claire? Oh, yes, that's what it was. You may also notice there's some 14 plies that have just gone up as well. They are loads of fun. If you're looking for some blankets or quick crochet projects, or you're wanting to spend some time with the kids, if you've got them at home from school at the moment, particularly if you're in level 4 in Auckland, 14 ply is fantastic. And it's, I think, is the best yarn weight to actually teach kids how to knit. It's because you can use a 6 to 7 millimeter needle. It's easier for the kids to hold. We've got loads of straight needles in those sorts of sizes, and those yarns are 100 gram balls at just $5.95. So if you're looking for something to do with the kids, whether it be weaving, pom-poms, anything of the like, do actually do those. Those would be fantastic. And don't forget, we are still collecting the flowers and bits and pieces for the project that Barbara is doing for James Cook School in Martin, along with Squishy McDo, the lovely Margaret Collins. So if you are now able to get things sent out, you can send those to us, but still keep collating them. And once things open up, you can get those into us and we can get them up to Barbara in one big group. Or hold on, if you happen to be local, you can drop them in once we go to level 2. So we are still accepting them. Tracy's asking, what wool on sale do you recommend for Nanook? Vintage 10 ply all day long, whether it be the vintage 10 ply or vintage abroad. either of those would be perfect for Nanook. She's written Nanook actually for a smoother based yarn. So if you're looking for something, any of the Noir collection for Nanook would look amazing. So I would do either of those. And because both of them are in the pack promotion, you'll be able to get the packs that you need too. I'm doing the largest size, which takes 1400 meters. There's 82 meters per ball. So I mean, that's sort of about 16 balls, to be honest with you. With the pack promotion, just get 2 packs. It's so much easier. And then if you've got a little bit extra, but just from a cost and saving and time perspective, you then know you're covered with contingency. What do you recommend for the Sinister Cadigan? It needs steeking. Now, Sandy, I don't know what, do you know what yarn weight that is? I don't know what weight it is. If it's a finer weight, like 4-playish, I would definitely be looking at Little Bandit and Southlander Sport, and you can combine those two together. If it's a DK weight, well, then you've got, again, Bandit, Perrindale would work. It's a 4-ply. Would Sock Petition work? Yeah, Sock Petition would work. Sock Petition would definitely work because it's not a treated yarn. So even though it's a bit smoother, you want something with a little bit of grip. I sort of personally find that actually having Little Bandit or Southlander Sport worked in quite a firm tension, and those sort of colour work patterns actually work really well for steeking because you want everything to be nice and firm and tight in there when you go to cut through it. So actually, either of those would be fine. Yeah, I would definitely look at them. And Sock Petition would be okay. But I think my first preference would be Southlander or Little Bandit because you do want something with a little bit of grip for sure. Very good. All right, I'm going to be back here tomorrow, so don't worry. I'll be back tomorrow, but I am going to take Sunday off. But until then, I'm going to buzz off, get all these bits and pieces fixed up on the sale page so you can come in and do some extra shopping because I know you want to. It's loads of fun. Until then, I will see you later. Take care.